Kunta, daring general Chopper, daring general Joe, Chopper, Chupa, yeah, he is a Chopper, like he almost. Hey there, don't mind me. WWE is finally on Netflix, and that means that here in Africa we don't have to travel through the trenches of the forest and actually risk getting eaten by elephants just to watch wrestling. So thank you, WWE. Thank you. The Netflix jump was extremely high. The billboards, celebrity cameos, and even here in Africa on our local TVs, there were translation of Roman Reigns. I got to fight tomorrow. Cheeky, oga. I'm with you, oga. So WWE was so OP hyped like my man Hulk Hogan. And we actually saw how that went. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, what the fuck happened there? Where Walt Karen is actually on the crowd angry at Hogan for shitting at Budweiser. Put this damn picture in my beer, old man! What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do? Don't you test me! No, who knows? Maybe there's something like that. Either way, to show you that this show was truly monumental, The Rock was so coked out of his mind that even him, the final boss, the Ahinga, the final boss, the final boss, the Ahinga, the High Chief himself, forgot that Cody Rhodes is actually his enemy and that Roman Reigns is a lazy prick that has turned his back on the Ahinga, you know, by teaming up with Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn. And, you know, by the way, like the Sami Zayn one is extremely disappointing. Their family pictures won't look cool anymore because of his goofy look. Like, hey, you know. So either way, I was wondering why The Rock actually didn't shave his father Chris's beard and clearly had amnesia. Then I saw him backstage hugging Travis Scott, you know, and man, Travis Scott looked knocked the fuck out. That dude was really in an Astrode, you know. Like, you know, of course, it's something like this. WWE coming on Mr. Gazy. Yeah, coming Mr. Gazy. Yeah, it's lit. Hey, that's lit, man. So finally, you know, after waiting months, and I mean months for the dawn of a new era, actually remember when that was actually said last time? Yeah, fascinating. It's a great track record if you actually ask me. And all that marketing that was so good that even the lions in our village were like, fuck this shit, I wanna watch that thing on the sky, you know. So we just knew that now Monday Night Raw was finally upon us. Hey, you know that Vince McMahon intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. So that was actually quite good, fascinating, you know. So either way, as WWE Raw is starting and we wait with so much anticipation that they actually think we had a cookout with a chef that was a stoner. We, you know, and by the way, chef, you know, stoner isn't the he placed in the get it? Alright, okay. So the stage actually went dark and we wondered if a bunch of thieves decided to steal the electrical cables. But luckily it was actually Triple H. He looked extremely excited and did his usual stick, you know. But as you know, I love sticks cause I was beaten by a stick at school, you know. Now I love it so much. But either way, yeah, not that he had kumbaya crap of sitting in a corner in detention America, you know, like oh, sit in a corner, Tom. You know, in Africa they bit your ass, they whoop that ass, you know. So either way, it's just how it is, you know. We were actually being trained to wrestle lions because I mean it's a jungle, you know, so you always gotta be prepared. So either way, Triple H in the ring actually says, "Are you ready?" And I lost my bloody mind screaming, "Yeah! Feed me more!" You know, and I was like, oh man, I think this is a wrong chant to say. You know, and one of my doofus friends actually says, "Hey, is that Ryback?" And I looked at him like a disappointed African parent, but hey, it kinda looked the same, but either way, it's a Netflix debut and I ain't allowing nobody to ruin it. So Triple H says that WWE is now on Netflix and we get to see the beautiful, stunning arena. My god, that was freaking beautiful. Big time is what I say. It looked like a boxing arena, like real talk. I swear when Solo and Roman were standing beside the ref, I thought the ref would be given the mic to say, hey boys, let's go boys. Make sure that you don't come with a gun or come with a knife, anything weird like that. This is a wrestling match. So boys, keep your hands intact. So it was actually, you know, it was so grand. It had grandiose, you know, it's like Ric Flair was somewhere there like, whoo, I want that thing to go there. Whoo, you know, so yeah, that's something like that. Oh, yeah. So at least, you know, but either way, it was a big time. And the ring has so many sponsors. They actually think Kamala Harris was actually running again. You know, you had Prime, there's so many sponsors, and you know, what you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do? And how come in, your brother? You know, so that was actually something, you know, and man, what a beautiful setup that was. It literally felt like you were watching this magnificent cinematic masterpiece, you know, and the camera shots, the drones, though the drones actually brought back terrible flashbacks, you know, cause, you know, if you get it, you get it, you know, but in that moment, just simply didn't care, you know. That was just phenomenal. lovely style. Because AJ phenomenal. Okay, let me stop. So, either way, WWE plays a hype Netflix debut video, which I swear nearly actually made me cry. And trust me, that's a huge deal, because in Africa, man, we're conservative here, bro. And I called the thing of, Mommy, I want something, Mommy. Isn't a thing, yeah, but damn, man, I gotta admit, it nearly got me for reals. So we saw the history of WWE, the Cenas, the Hogans, the Austin, that iconic moment, and 3 Austin days. 316 says I just whooped your ass, and we wish it was just. I just wish Stone Cold would actually whoop Triple H's ass again. Cause what the fuck was that middle part of the show? Literally, what the fuck was that? All this hype just to feel like an inflatable ball falling on a bunch of thorns. So that was actually basically that's moral of the show. So either way. During that moment, my excitement was through the roof. And when it finally ended, I was clapping my hands like I just witnessed Kanye in a live show. You ain't got the answers, Cap. You ain't got the answers. Something like that, But, well, I got the answers because, it was really nice. It was really great. Either way, the show officially kicks off, and hearing Pat McAfee on commentary, like Ric Flair, brings a tear to my eye. The thought of Tessitore on commentary again on Monday Night Raw was bloody unbearable. So it's really great that they actually brought him back, as you watched with all the music hit. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, I gotta pop. I actually mentioned this on my first video that I'm such a huge Rock dick rider. No, Didi. But man, that moment was amazing. And man, it actually felt like my brain cells were actually popping out too. Because I lost my mind jumping around like a 10-year-old. That's like the beauty of wrestling. You get transported into a different world, a different atmosphere. A different. What do you call stratosphere? Yeah, it was so bloody great, and The Rock was electrifying, and all of us, the millions, and simultaneously lost our minds. Man, what a bloody moment, and The Rock, as I mentioned earlier, had a Santa Claus light beard, man, and I'm sure him and Travis Scott were joined by Ric Flair to be drugged out, because that drugged out, he needs to be Ric Flair to be around. Hopefully there weren't any planes around, because that could have been a little tippy, I'm saying, or should I say tipsy. Yeah, great. I hate myself too. Either way, The Rock shakes people's hands, and I'm like, okay. He's a heel, but I can't blame him. This is a huge moment, and the Rock actually panders to the crowd, and we obviously lost our minds, and actually says, yeah, man, I know, man, this is bullshit, yeah, man. First of all, I was so amazed that it was uncensored, man. Like, I literally popped for that one, because for all of us, it hits a bit deeper, because we deal with actual bullshit nearly every day. So no, by the way, I'm serious, like actual bull, like cows. Right, come on, don't be slow. But either way, that's a great line, Rock. He was talking towards the Africans, So either way, surprisingly, it's all nice to everyone. And I think like the Santa Claus thing really stuck to him, because like the coke that he did, it was stuck on his chin, because he actually was so kind to Cody Rhodes and was smiling, and Cody Rhodes was smiling everywhere, like The Rock had promised to take him to Disneyland. And when The Rock said, "Oh, Cody Rhodes, tell Mama Rhodes I said hi," Cody's smile grew. It was so big, so big, It was like, Mommy, I want to go to Disneyland. I want to. Shut up, Cody. And then Cody now is like, I'm going to Disneyland. So either way, congratulations, Cody. Congratulations, buddy. The Rock is taking you to Disneyland. The fine of us. He's gonna cut the line, because he's gonna be like, shut your mouth. Know your role. Because obviously he's going to Disneyland. Obviously some guy like, hey man, don't get on the line, man. I've been waiting here for 6 hours. Shut your mouth. So like that. So either way, good for Cody Rhodes. So The Rock actually also mentions Roman Reigns, and says that he's the true head of the table, completely bearing Solo. I was like, okay, I thought The Rock and Solo in codes, but either way it's fine, and I'm like, okay, so he's saying good things about the tribal chief, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Thought he was here to set up a rival with Roman, but what happens, So initially I thought The Rock was not going to be on Mania, but if you watched NXT, you know that The Rock is actually cooking something. He was actually on NXT, with that Santa Claus beard and that coke. I don't know what's happening. Somebody, I thought maybe would have an assistant somewhere who actually like take away the coke from his beard, because the coke is stuck, like, the cocaine, it's stuck on his chin and stuff. I'm like, dog, couldn't you even take a bath? Come on, man. Travis Scott was like, it's lit, and I was like, So that's what happens, in The Rock, man. If you didn't watch that NXT promo, my God, you need to change your mind. You need to change your mind, because first of all, one thing that actually shocked me is this. So number one, The Rock is actually with Ava, his daughter, and then he says, "Oh, Ava, I don't know what to say." I'm like, come on, you're The Rock. Number one, you're actually asking for how to speak from Ava? Ava? Like, honestly, man, no disrespect, but Ava, man, she's a vacuum. Like, she has no charisma at all. Literally, she'll be on the ring like, "Hey, Ethan Page, you're gonna be fighting Trick Williams." Like, Ethan Page is like, "Oh, man, yes, you're gonna be, oh, man, come on. So I'm like, okay, so The Rock is actually asking for advice from Ava. This is gonna be trash. But then when The Rock goes out there, he's like, "Yeah, man, hey, we've got 6 minutes, right? The final boss is here." And it took 10 years to actually get into the ring, which is bloody amazing. Like, literally took his time. And then he was literally the final boss. It was like, you know what? A lot of people were saying that. Why is The Rock actually saying good things about everybody? Don't worry, jabronis. I'm planning something for you. I'm gonna show you something great. So, I'm actually gonna trust The Rock, because I believe something is cooking, because, he's a master chef in that bitch, So that's great, So either way, man, I really can't wait for it. I know something is gonna happen because of the NXT promo. So, man, I'm just gonna shut up my mouth and just enjoy what The Rock is paving, because, last year he paved the greatest road to WrestleMania. So this year, I'm pretty sure something will happen. I'm pretty sure. So either way, The Rock finishes with the "if you submit," and of course I lost it, geez, like, honestly, with the way I'm losing it, I might need to go to Kevin McAllister from Home Alone for some counseling, hey, he was actually in the crowd, so hopefully the Africa heads were actually playing the stage too. How Americans complain about ads about burritos, oh, our ads, they're so shit, they have so many ads, our ads in Africa actually of Angelina Jolie walking with small kids saying, "Hi, I'm Angelina Jolie. Clearly you see there's miserable folks having bathed in Asia's, because in newsflash, there's no water here. Or you bitch about having floods. There, you don't have, this place actually doesn't have any water, hence the flies. So please, donate to 555-1218. I repeat again, 555-1218. And we can finally give these people some damn water to bathe. Thank you." Oh, man, is this right? Shh. So, yeah, so either way, fascinating stuff, Either way, you get to the first match, a Titanic clash. Man, this was super, super special. Solo Sikoa gets into the ring, and oh my, man, the visual of it was spectacular, It looked like the tribal chief. It was like, yo, this is bloody amazing. Literally, the theme song was so fascinating. For the first time, I was actually singing it, like, jamming in my head. I was listening to Travis Scott, like, was in the booth to Travis Scott, like, yeah, talk to me nicely, yeah, so it was literally the same thing, and I was like, yeah, taking it off, man, that was so fascinating. So Solo Sikoa actually gets into the ring, and oh my, man, that was so stunning. One of the most stunning visuals I've ever seen in my life. It was so great, it was so awesome, and then everyone in the arena stood up, and those drums hit, and the pop. Holy smokes, man, our tribal chief came with Paul Heyman by his side, and my God, what a bloody moment. Man, my God, man, Roman Reigns has aura, boys. He has aura, man, my God, man, everyone in the arena stood up. You can't help it, and man, he looked like $1,000,000, he had those cool gloves and those nice sneakers, man. Those boots looked amazing, like a red color. He looked like a superstar, bruv. It was so awesome. He looked like $1,000,000, and with this calm and lazy demeanor, acknowledge me, man, that was so fucking fire, so they faced off in the ring, and when it was actually Roman's turn to be introduced, Paul Heyman took the mic, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I'm the advocate for the soon-to-be crowned Tribal Chief Roman Reigns." My God, man. My God, classic, man. That was so bloody great, and chills, man. You gotta feel that. Oh, you gotta feel those chills, man. You can't help that. Those were chills for real. So either way, Solo hits him with a series of chairs and throws him over the table. So I don't know. I'm actually trying to deliberate. I'm deliberating myself how to actually like go through the moves. So man, if you can keep track, you can keep track. So Solo hits him with a series of chairs and throws him over the table. Throws him to the ringside pole. Roman throws Solo on the table and 1, 2, and Tama Tonga gets involved by pulling the ref. Jabo Fatu gets in the ring, goes all psycho, hits his beautiful moonsault. 1, 2, Roman Reigns kicks out. Solo beats the referee. Sami Zayn and Jimmy come out and they beat them up. Okay, this is trash. So Solo actually hits him with a series of chairs and throws him over the announce table, throws it to the ringside pole, and then Roman throws Solo on the table and 1, 2. Then Tama Tonga for whatever reason gets involved. I don't know if we're saying whatever reason. Come on, literally their shtick. These guys always get involved. And he gets involved and pulls the referee. Thank goodness it wasn't the other one. What's his name again? The Butcher. There's also this Tonga Law. There's Tama Tonga. Man, to be honest, they're like the Usos, bro. As Punk say, they put versions of the Usos. I have no idea who is who. I just know the other one's the Jobber. The other is a Botcher. Botcher Mania loves the guy. Should be their profile picture or something. Their channel profile, whatever, something like that. So either way, Jacob gets in, goes all psycho, and hits this beautiful moonsault and does it. Like he's a ravaged animal or something like that, like was let out from the zoo. So that was great. And then 1, 2, but Roman Reigns kicks out, and then Solo beats the referee. Actually spiked him, so shout out to Umaga. That was actually great. And then Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso come and they beat them up. Jimmy super kicks him. Sami Zayn does a haluva kick. The ref runs to the ring. I got flashbacks of that WrestleMania match between Edge and The Undertaker. The ref comes running to the ring with so much speed, gets into the ring, then 1, 2, but no! Man, that was crazy. Then Roman, goes for the spear, 1, 2, no! But then Roman goes for another spear, then KO stuns him. So KO actually came from nowhere, then stuns Roman Reigns. Then Cody Rhodes comes and chases him away, beats him up, and then spear by Roman. Then Roman gets super hyped and does the ooh ah in the corner. Then another spear. Then 1, 2, 3. Man, what an incredible match. This was definitely Roman Reigns' best match. The match was fast-paced and the right person won. Solo Sikoa looked good, of course. And man, what a match. Man, I gotta admit, that match was super amazing. And by the way, we're not even gonna talk about the backstage segments, because come on, who cares? They were literally just like filler content, So John Cena actually comes out and my god, what a pop. To show how huge he is, everyone knows him. Like, literally there's no match of Shinsuke Nakamura in Africa. There's no match of Pretty Dead Lee, and then there's no match of Liv Morgan here. But only John Cena, man. You're gonna see a kid, man, with flies hanging out like, you can see me, you can see me, you can see Man. Great stuff, man. So John is actually wearing a match written for the last time, which is blue. And by the way, Nikki Bella was actually in the crowd, and I'm pretty sure that was really awkward, either way it happened. So John Cena, either way, is in doubt about his abilities, he's not sure if he can win the Money in the Bank, in the Elimination Chamber, or the Royal Rumble. And Nikki Bella is probably in the crowd, nodding her head, I'm sure she was like, yeah, there's nothing there, But then actually remembers who he is and proclaims for the Rumble, and the crowd roars. The crowd went crazy when he said, I'm going to the Royal Rumble. And by the way, I really need to ace the John Cena voice, when he say that, and so everyone roared except for Nikki Bella, of course. She was like, oh, great, So either way, second match, it was actually Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. And I'm not even going to pretend like I cared about this match, because literally I literally had no shits, I had no fucks about this match. I cared zero about this match, but either way, the rivalry took so long to end, because honestly, the rivalry is so fascinating at the start. We saw, Liv, obviously showing us the bump shot, like, oh my god, this is great, oh my god, so that's what we saw, and we're like, man, this is a fascinating stuff, like, obviously Dominic was doing his things and stuff, so that was really fascinating, and obviously Rhea Ripley, was licking, of course, I'm saying Dominic's face. Okay, don't get your mind twisted. Alright, either way, it was really fascinating, So that the rivalry just took too long. That's the problem, So it took so long, like the Food 8 does in Africa. The Food 8 here takes like 10 years, to get here. I'm like, oh man, finally, you and buddies like, oh man, food in Africa is coming, just 2 weeks, and then it takes 10 bloody months, So either way, Raquel and Dominic were constantly interrupting, So Rhea, either way, power bombs Liv to the table. Rhea is overpowered by Liv, who performs a series of moves such as face busters and stuff. Rhea goes for the riptide, but Liv reverses and then gives her a tornado DDT, which are like, great. Then riptide from Rhea, Liv kicks out. Then Dominic slides the belt inside for a distraction. Raquel tries to get in, but Rhea actually needs her, and Liv does an oblivion on the chair. So she does the three amigos and follows with an awful frog splash. To be honest, man, that frog splash was so atrocious, man. That was so atrocious. I'm sure Rey Mysterio was just what is this? What is this? I didn't expect this from you, so it was really disappointing, So Liv actually goes for the Oblivion, and then Rhea Ripley actually intercepts and does a Riptide. Rhea does another Riptide and wins, So I call, so Dominic actually gets into the ring, behind, like, he was about to hit her, because, of course he's gonna hit her. Yeah, great. Like, not ever going to happen, So either way, like, Cole actually calls Dominic, hey, he's a gold digger, so it was actually fascinating, I guess it's the mustache, because, not the Screw's Playboy, that slick mustache, that Latino heat, that Latino heat, yeah, you get me. So actually, Dom goes for a hug, but then Rhea kicks him on the balls, and so either way, man, rest in peace to Dominic's, man, set. Yeah, man, it happens, man, and Rhea Ripley actually ripties him. So actually, Undertaker comes out as Biker Taker, the American badass, and by the way, man, this was actually unnecessary. I like, why? What's the reason? It looked so forced, and you can just tell that the Undertaker literally doesn't care. He just came out there for a cameo, like, yeah, keep rolling, keep rolling, so, man, that was something else, man. So the Undertaker comes with the bike, and then fists Rhea. Then that's it. So either way, then they show jobbers with the New Day, the LWO, the Loser Road Order, when Katana chants, and the New Day is, to be honest, the New Day is going a bit still, they always say, like, man, what is people saying here? Then Xavier's like, man, you guys, you're really bullying us? So like, oh, come on, man. So, honestly, man, Papa H, Tomorrow is a new day, so please, just give us them more character. Just give us some more depth, okay? At least that will do something. So either way, Bayley, is with Adam Pearce, and unfortunately, I just don't give a shit, to be honest, man. Honestly, I've been hearing so many great things about Bayley. I'm sorry, but honestly, man, Bayley sucks. I think I'm one of the guys that actually, was honest about this. Like, Bayley sucks. She's not as great as people say she is. She's a bit overrated. But either way, it's fine. I'm gonna do a video, by the way. Now I need to promote my other video. I'm gonna do a video where I'm gonna be actually ranking like every WWE wrestler and roasting them at the same time. So you really need to see that video. It's a great video, So you really need to check that out. Cause come on, man, you've made your now favorite YouTuber. I'm your favorite YouTuber now. Not the hater up in this bitch. Not the hater. No, CJX, But either way, that's some great guys, man. I love those guys. Yeah, I love those guys. You really should check them out if you don't know them. So either way, American Made, which is Chad Gable, actually comes out, and promises to win. Does it say come out? I'm saying American Made comes. Oh, God, not that. Whatever. American Made enters the ring. Enters the place, whatever, and they promise to win a championship, and he says he has a problem with luchadors, and yeah, that's a beautiful thing to say. It doesn't want to get cancelled. So either way, he wants to fight a luchador, which is clearly Penta, because they showed like the graphics, and the advertisements. Even Cole was like, man, I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say who it is, like, well, yeah, come on. Even a 12-year-old will know, By the way, The Rock says he'll be on NXT after seeing Travis Scott and Cody Rhodes, He ignored Triple H's handshake and hugs Rowan Gorilla. Literally, Triple H was like trying to, like, yeah, man, Rock, you're gonna show, like, give me your hand, man. And then The Rock is like, shut up. No, let me do it right. So the Triple H was actually placing his hand, like, going for, like, to greet him and stuff. Then The Rock was like, shut up, bitch. Man, the meme, man. This is a dope meme, Either way, it happens. So Travis Scott is with his fans, and it clearly looks fucked up, like he doesn't know where he actually was, and the shades really helped to cover it a bit. But we already know that our guy is a fan of Utopia, and we know that the only way to reach that state is, yeah, you know what it is. So the song of Fiend actually rings out, and man, amazing moment yet again. Because to be honest, if you haven't caught it yet, I'm a Travis Scott fan. I'm a huge Travis Scott fan. I love Travis Scott to the ends of the world, bro. So actually Jey Uso joins him, and they yeet, and it goes, it's really like, Just me, Oos. Hey, hey, day one ish, say me, Oos, man. Hey, 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 oh man. Oh, say just me, Oos, do, day one ish, just, man. There ain't no song bigger than that one. That song is bloody amazing, bruv. That song is so amazing, you know. So either way, man, Jey Uso is super over. We all know this, man. And man, you gotta know, man. He's the biggest. If you actually like the way he got into the ring, you'd actually think he's a bigger star than Travis Scott. But I mean, you know, Travis Scott is Travis Scott, and you know how the crowds go, man. If you just see any like Travis Scott live show, you know how it is. You know how it is. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? So either way, you thought like Jey Uso was a bigger star than Travis Scott. The crowd went into a frenzy, like they were doing a themed like song, like celebration, or whatever. So either way, Drew enters the ring. As he's entering, Jey Uso does a suicidal dive on him. So he's also yeets and does another suicide dive. You know, before that it was like yeet. You know, like yeet. Yeah. You know. So he does a suicidal dive, you know, also yeets and does another suicidal dive, but then Drew catches him and does a belly to belly to the floor, which looked gnarly as fuck. You know, Drew goes for a claymore, but Jey also super kicks him. So Jey goes for an Uso splash, but Drew counters his spine, busters him, then goes for that jackknife cover, you know, and then power bombs him immediately. So Drew is speared by Jey, then Jey goes for another spear, Drew reverses with a super kick. Oh, I wrote in my, can you believe it? I wrote it that Drew reverses with a super kick. That's so dumb. I doubt that would ever happen. And then Drew, so either way, so Jey Uso was going for a super kick, and then Drew reverses, and then claymores, you know, Jey Uso, but Jey Uso kicks out. So Drew goes for a Glasgow kiss, and then goes for a claymore, but Jey collapses, you know, then Drew smiles and goes for another claymore. He was sitting in the corner like, Jey Uso, I told you this, my brother. You better stand up, bloody up, before I finish you. Stand up, you know. So Jey Uso reverses for the roll-up and actually wins. So either way, the match was mid. It is what it is. There's nothing more I can say about it, you know. So either way, the next thing that actually comes out is that there's a Gunther vignette of him actually working out, you know, and follows, you know. So Gunther actually shows his, you know, vignette was like, oh, so I'm the ring general, and I am going to come and beat everyone else, you know. So of course, Gunther, the ring general, the ring general, man, classic, man. You know, so either way, Roman actually praises like Roman Reigns backstage. They make a coronation date for January 27. You know, Roman Reigns was like, yeah, wise man, 27 January, shit's about to go down. You know, like, yeah. You know, and then he enters the 2K25 room, you know, and I guess Roman Reigns will make the cover. And I actually saw like the screenshots of the 2K25 stuff. They showed Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, you know, something like that, whatever it is, you know. So I don't know, like literally I just don't give a shit about 2K games anymore, because 2K is disappointed us so many times. Literally the same game over and over again. Either way, it is what it is. So either way, there's a time where actually Hulk Hogan comes out, you know, like, what you gonna do, brother? Well, Hulkamania runs wild on the spear, brother. And everyone was going crazy. Boo, boo, you suck, Hogan. Man, I was like, what's happening? Literally, I was so confused because I was hearing the crowd and some people were clapping, then some people were booing. I was like, what's happening? I was so confused. And then I was like, yo, this is crazy, man. They booed him so much. Literally booed him out of the building, you know. And they're all Hulk Hogan like, Hulkamania, you'll live forever. We're gonna round of you, brother. But man, that was so awful, man. Literally, man, that's so sad what they did to Hogan, man. Oh man, I don't know, man. They bored him to death, bruv. I don't know what happened, you know. So either way, Seth Rollins and Punk get into a fist fight, you know. So, you know, this is now the time for Seth Rollins and CM Punk, and this rivalry has been brewing for ages and decades now. You know, of course, that amazing promo, you know, where CM Punk was like, hey, my wife is actually on maternity leave, something you don't know about, you know. The CM Punk, you know, oh man, that was such a great promo. I'm gonna go through it. I'm not gonna go with another date, because I mean, this video is already long, and I'm pretty sure you guys have clicked off by now. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Should I talk about something else? Like, either way, I'm sorry. Sorry. So either way, let's start with the final match. This is the main event. Seth Rollins and CM Punk. So Seth Rollins, of course, comes out with whatever, man, whatever. To be honest, I'm kind of over it, you know. And Seth Rollins, man, honestly, man, just get rid of the fucking damn clothes. They look so fucking awful, man. Just dump the clothes for real. Honestly, just dump them. But either way, it is what it is. I don't know what you want me to say. What a fuck off, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Then CM Punk actually comes, you know, everybody's go, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Man, iconic moment, man. So either way, CM Punk gets into the ring. They get into a fist fight, man. These guys are throwing haymakers at each other. So actually, Punk Punk throws Seth Rollins out. Seth counters, and he hits a suicidal dive. They fight in the crowd, blow after blow. That was so bloody awesome. Haymakers being thrown continuously. So Seth Rollins at the barricade, jumps at Punk, but Punk actually reverses, counters him, and hits him and then hits him on the announce tables with an announce tables cover. Yeah, he took the cover of an announce table and hit him with it. So actually Seth Rollins goes for a stomp, but Punk actually dodges, then goes for a GTS, but Seth counters, throwing haymakers at Punk's head, But Seth actually argues with the referee for this. Is one of the things I was like, what are you doing this for? Seth was arguing with the referee so many times, it was so unnecessary, So it's either way, Punk boots him like his game, man. That was such a big boot, man. If you played like SmackDown vs. Raw 06, 07, or 2011, man, the big boot from Kane, man. That was literally the same thing. So Punk actually throws him to the ropes and goes on the top of the ropes and does, his like running knee and stuff, and then goes, he does a running knee and then places him on top of the ropes, and does a top rope swing neck breaker and stuff. So Seth actually goes out and Punk kicks him and does a series of jabs and throws him in the ring. So they change haymakers. Punk signs, Punk actually sees the advantage and gets the advantage. He now targets the legs. They change chops, but Seth obviously wins the chops game. But by the way, do you really care about this? Not really going to. Let me just go with it. Literally, I know nobody cares about this. If you care about it, tell me. Either way, they just go for another one. So either way, they were actually on the announce table, when Seth reverses and does a pedigree on the table. Then Seth does another pedigree in the ring, but, actually CM Punk kicks out. Then Seth buckle bombs him and cap stomps in, but, he's on the ropes and stuff. Seth places on the ropes and Punk slaps in. Falls, but Seth goes for the top rope superplex and goes for the Falcon Arrow, but Punk counters and does a devastating GTS. So Seth stumbles, and falls perfectly on position, for the GTS, and CM Punk goes for the GTS. 1, 2, 3. Man, either way, man, to be honest with you, I thought the match was fucking great. A lot of people actually been criticizing and saying, hey, man, the match was sucked. CM Punk looked gassed. But to be honest, man, literally, the match was great to me. I liked it. I thought it was a 4-star match. It was really great. So overall, either way, now, most interesting part, everybody's asking, how was the show? The show, in my own opinion, was good. It was good. I'll give it maybe a 6 out of 10. It wasn't mind-blowing. Like, the problem is that we had high expectations, and most of the time, when you have high expectations, literally, you were disappointed. So, it was a bit underwhelming, but, the Roman Reigns match and the CM Punk match was great. The Liv Morgan match was trash. The Jey Uso match was mid, so either way, the Liv Morgan match wasn't trash. It was okay, I guess. So, either way, it is what it is. So, that's what I thought of it. So, Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Great stuff. It was really fascinating and really hyped for what's going to happen next. So either way, guys, it's been great, man. You know the guy. Make sure, man, to subscribe, because you need to wrestle yourself. You subscribe to wrestle yourself, and you know what that means, man. By the way, I'm not saying wrestle yourself. If you're into that, that's great. But either way, you know what I mean, man. Subscribe to wrestle yourself, and man, cheers, guys. Check me out, man. Next video is a banger video. It's a banger video, so make sure you check it out. Check it out here. Probably placed somewhere here, but maybe I didn't because I'm a lazy punk like Roman. But either way, cheers.